This is the 277th Taiku in the Babylonian Talmud, and it appears in Tractate Chulin 122a. It's very significant. 122 is Ani Ani. Ani is 61, so Ani Ani. That's actually in the verse in Hazinu, in Deuteronomy 52, I think. 32, I'm sorry. There is no 52. 32. I think there's 52 verses there. But, yeah, so it's Deuteronomy 32, I think. Yeah, Deuteronomy 32 is Ani Ani Dibarti. But anyway, 22 is Genesis 22, and that's the Akedah, that's the binding of Isaac, and 277 is Yitzchak Avinu. It's also one of the numbers of the word Gematria. If you spell Gematria with the Hey at the end and the Yuds, I think with one Yud. But anyway, this is the 277th Taiku in the Babylonian Talmud. One Yud or two Yuds? Anyway, it's one of the gematrias of the word gematria if you spell it with a hey at the end. That's okay. Let's keep it that. But anyway, the 277th Taiku. Taiku is an unresolved and unanswered question in the Babylonian Talmud. It's said that we'll get the answer with Elijah, the coming of the Messiah. This is a book by Rabbi Aaron Yeshua Pessin. He compiled all the Taikus in Babylonian Talmud, put them together. I started last year in June, went through them one by one, and now we're on day 277. Did one per day. So this 277th Taiku is in Tractate Chulin, page 122a, with the word Or Choteres. Or Choteres et Gamal Laraka, Vikama Gamal Larako, Ma'ula, Amar Bishu ben Levi, Kol Zman Shlo Ta'ana. The Mishnah teaches that the skin of the hump of a young camel that did not yet toughen imparts impurity like a carcass, impurity of a carcass like its flesh. The Gemara asks, and for how long is a camel considered young? And the status of the skin considered like that of the flesh? Ula says that Rabbi Yehoshua ben Levi says, as long as the camel has not carried a burden. So if a camel never carries a burden, it stays young forever? I don't get that. Doesn't make sense to me. But okay, that's what he says. As long as the camel has not carried a burden. Oh, maybe when he gets old, they automatically put a burden. But maybe when he gets old enough to carry a burden, maybe that's what he means. Boy Rabbi Yirmiyahu. Again, Rabbi Yirmiyahu is asking a lot of taikus. Boy Rabbi Yirmiyahu, higi azman letoim v'lotano mahu. I think I asked Rabbi Yirmiyahu's question. Boy Abaye lo higi azman letoim v'lotano mahu. Taiku. Okay. Rabbi Yirmiyahu said basically what I was saying. He was saying, like, if a camel gets older and it's like, like is the way of every camel when they grow up, they get a burden put on them. But what happens if the time comes for the age comes for the camel to carry a burden, but it just somehow doesn't carry a burden? Is it considered still young? Does it stay young forever? That was my question. Okay, and Abaya raises the opposite. What if there was this poor little young camel? His time was not yet arrived, but poor little thing, they put a burden on its back. So is it considered like an older camel? So we don't know. We need to wait till the coming of the Messiah for this one. And Elijah the prophet, hopefully, will answer this question. This is the 277th Taiku in the Babylonian Talmud. Stay tuned.